Guess you never thought you'd see this show back.
2 episodes and then died.
We might have hit 3. But we 100% stopped it.
It might have stopped right after the Masters last year, or 2 years ago. Whenever that. It must have been 2 years ago. Yeah, it wasn't last summer.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but there is a reason why it's back. And why is that, Ryan?
It's Masters Week.
It's Masters Week. Cue the music. I think your mic just died.
Oh,
wait. Nope, I hear you now.
That was weird. But I was just going on about how everybody should pull their pants down and get excited because it's Masters Week.
You can. Cocks out for the Masters.
I agree. Do it, everybody.
I am in my underwear right now. Pants are off.
Hopefully Justin walks through the door and sees it.
Mm-hmm. Let me put that away.
Yeah, no, but pretty much I feel like this is definitely a show for us that is, maybe once or twice a year.
Yeah, this is listen, so if you do listen to the show, the 4 people that do listen to this channel, not just the whole In Jawn channel, but the whole Jawn Street as a whole, you see we're back, right? So with coming back means we're coming back hard and strong and when I say we're coming, we're fucking coming back. We are coming on her back. And it was perfect that we chose this week to come back because it is Masters Week, and I do like talking golf, and I think it is fun to do this. And so, again, it is just a perfect time. But you see, this is what this show is going to become. Is it's not going to be an every week. When we started it, we were like, hey, let's just do every week golf. That's very tough to do if we're not 100% involved in the golf world.
And it's just tough to do because, man, let me tell you, I don't give a fuck about the Puerto Rican Open. Let me tell you.
Exactly.
There are some tournaments, and I guess we kind of started when, we really started this when LIV was, starting to pop off.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, all right, there's so much golf to talk about. It doesn't matter what tournament's going on. It's PGA versus LIV. Mm-hmm. It's who's leaving, who's getting paid, are they making the right choice? And I think
that was a good 2 weeks discussion because then everybody else stopped talking about it too.
Yeah, and then it's like, all right, well, the John Deere Classic's on. I really don't care who's going to win this.
I got to lock into the TPC John Deere Classic, going to Deere Run. But thinking about it, I think this show is best for us to preview majors, to recap majors, and then you hit Ryder Cups, then big tournaments like the Genesis and really the fun ones. What are the other fun tournaments?
Players already happened.
Players, 5th major, Genesis, Arnold Palmer,
anything at Pebble Beach.
Yeah, the Pebble Beach Pro-Am, the Hero World Tour, the fun ones that get everybody you're like, oh shit.
And the Ryder Cup would be a good stream one. That'd be a cool thing. Fucking.
We're absolutely. Book your calendar right now for July 12th, because there will be an episode. Oh wait, sorry, July 5th, because the John Deere Classic is that Thursday. So we will be talking. We will be talking John Deere Classic.
We will be live from the John Deere Classic, talking all about the John Deere Classic.
Yeah, I mean, we talk the good tournaments, but I'm not going to sit here and we're not going to talk the ISCO Championship or the Barracuda Championship.
No, and I think that's just golf, though. I think
it is.
We talked about that when we were first started this. About you know what, golf's great to watch on a Saturday morning when nothing else is on.
Mm-hmm.
If it's some random ass let's be real. There's a lot of times these players win, and I have no idea until I see a post Monday. It's oh, didn't know the tournament was going on.
Yeah,
didn't know that player was playing it.
Exactly, but like I was saying, we could always do first tournament of the year, the Century, right?
Mm-hmm.
Early January, golf is back, and then you get the Pebble Beach, the Phoenix Open, the Genesis, the Arnold Palmer, the Players. A couple weeks off, then you got the Masters, RBC Heritage, Truist, PGA, Canadian, U.S. Open, Travelers, and then it's a break until the John Deere, and then the Open, and then it's a break until the Tour Championship, basically.
Yeah. Did you see what LIV did? They did that 2v2 content creator scramble.
I saw it, but I didn't watch it.
I watched it the other day.
How was it?
It was cool, right? Super cool. I like seeing the pro golfer side of stuff because I feel like you're starting to see a lot of that in other sports. You know what I mean? A lot more mic'd up, a lot more social media. Like it's cool as a fan of sports teams, sports like athletes to see their more personable side. It just is. It's cool to see. I feel like golf's always had that barrier of like,
oh my God, he did it again. So what a great play. This guy's
I'm always a little
unbelievable.
behind. We'll see what happens here. But I always have that wall up of like you have to be like professional, you know, like other sports you can kind of say, do whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and golf's always been like such a prestigious sport that it's like, you know, you don't say that or you don't do that or however you want to describe it. But especially when it comes to the Masters is like, but I think the Masters is different. The Masters is its own prestigious event that like I want to go to.
Oh yeah.
But it was cool.
I mean, like their broadcast rules. You can't call players. You can't call fans because fans means fanatical. How dare you use that?
Don't even think about it. Did you see there was a post I saw the other day read out like 12 rules of Augusta you just don't know, and it was crazy. Like it was just like obviously no phones, no walking or no running. Wherever you sit your chair down, it's kind of like agreed upon. That's where you're going to be at all day unless you're walking, following. No screaming after shots. You can't take anything. Like you can't take any sand or any like dirt from the premises. You'll get arrested. It's just a lot of like not weird rules, but like I guess it's like they're ingrained in history. You know what I mean? Like it's a historic.
They're grandfathered in rules.
Yeah,
it's like this is like, and I don't like using the term like the old man sport like, but like this is, if that makes sense. But like this is it. Like this is.
I think it's a cool aspect because if you think about like golf now, golf's trying to become more like loud and energetic. Like players are starting to show more emotions and be more like emotional on the course, which is good for fans to interact with. And then when you bring part of that to the Masters, because you can't like you're not going to get out of the fans, and the players are obviously going to realize they're at Augusta, and they're not going to act like how they'd act at other courses per se or other tournaments. You know, especially the live guys coming in and their tournament is a bunch of music playing the whole time, like parties. They get to have fun, interact with fans. I'm sure people still will, but the Masters is just something. It's just different. You know, everybody comes
it's
in there
universally agreed upon of like this is the most. If you want to play all these other leagues or whatever, but there's one a year where it's just buttoned up, pristine, prestigious, fucking country club level. It's this.
Yeah,
and that's it.
That's what
and everybody's like, yeah,
I'm all right with it. I ride.
I'm all right with it. And I mean, like, I feel like, you know, going to live to play more of like a laid back version of golf, it's probably refreshing to then do like something like the Masters where it's like, okay, hey, listen, no music. It's time to lock in. Like,
yeah.
So going back to,
I guess it's all majors are that kind of like time for them to like,
yeah,
lock in. I guess, or I don't know. I still don't know how I feel about the whole live PGA and because now now they're going to merge again in a year or whatever, and let people come back to the tour. It's all a money grab. That's all any sports league is. It's who are the people in control and how can they make the most money in that spot.
Mm-hmm.
The PGA Tour is going to recognize how to make that money.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the money. That's what it is.
We're going into a golf is going to become a 12-month sport.
Yeah, it's going to become real interesting too because the break period's going to be really weird.
But I feel it's going to be a rotating cast. Like you're not going to see like Rory play 12 months straight and like all these big names, but you'll see some of like the lower level guys like the Brian Harmons who will play 10 to 11 months.
Yeah, I think
you'll see this rotating lower level guys being like, shit, these guys are playing every single week.
I think a lot of that would come down to how they rank, how you get ranked, like how do rankings work? Why does Rory need to play only X amount of weeks, or is it just based off like I don't like because you know the way the tour works now, it's all like finished in points based, FedEx Cup points. Like you have to have enough points to play in certain events, right? And then you get more points the higher you finish in those events, and that's how you like make it to the end of the year. Like when if you get more and more players, it's just going to be hard to keep that same system to work the tour the same way. If you like
Yeah,
were to re-merge and then you don't want to. I don't know. Golf's got
you would have to either get rid of the FedEx Cup point system or create a new off-season point system.
I think golf's going to change in the next 2-3 years, and it's going to be really interesting to see how the sport changes. And like even with TGL being a thing now, like
that's what I was just going to bring up. Are there going to be more incentives to play in the TGL?
Yeah, like
if guys aren't going to want to commit to the full 12-month golf schedule, it's like, hey, okay, we'll play 8 of the 12 months, and then those off months, those winter months, hey, we're going to play TGL.
Yeah,
and like you would get, but then you would have to figure out like how your team does. You would have to go points off that to try to incorporate them in and kind of be like, that's going to be very hard. It's going to be very hard, but I'm all for it. I mean, the more golf, I love watching golf.
I'm excited to see where it goes. I think it's definitely going to be something.
Yeah,
because there's I don't know. We'll find out. But with all that's again going back to it, why we're having this episode. Like the golf can have all this nonsense going on in the background of a revolving door or changing or splitting, getting back together. Like I hate you, no, come play let's play again together. Like we're actually buddy. To then none of it matters. It's Masters week. Like none of that matters. Like the broadcast will do their thing. They'll talk about it, but like as a fan, I don't give two shits really. Like I'm here to watch the tradition of the Masters and watch the best players in the world like compete for that green jacket because it's just that big a deal.
Yeah,
everything else is out.
It's more important. The Master, I think it's safe to say that the Masters tournament is more important than any other golf event.
Yeah,
like any other tour event, any other.
I think the Ryder Cup is its competition. The Ryder Cup and the Masters are the two, in my eyes, the two.
It's 1A, 1B.
Yeah.
With like Olympic golf, because then you're talking about country pride but when it comes to just like week in and week out, it would be Masters is by far the goal. Like,
you know what I want to say?
Cool, winning the Players, winning the Tour Championship would be awesome. All this stuff. Winning these majors would be sick. But it's like, I'd rather win one major than win one Masters than win ever again on tour.
Yeah, for sure.
It just means that it's like it just means more.
Yeah, and that's, I was gonna compare it to like another major sport, but you really can't, because like I'm waiting for the day that golf imagine if golf got like revamped completely, right? And you had like the PGA, but it was like every other sport. So like every city had a team, right? So like,
well, it's basically, I think that's what the TGL is supposed to, like, what's their end goal.
Yeah, but like imagine you have a home course and like 1 week Florida comes up to play Philadelphia at like Marion or something. And you get to be a Philadelphia golf fan because like
hold on, I kind of fuck with this.
And they do
I kind of like this.
It's like a two or three rounds, and I guess you can kind of do it like how
it's a Friday through Sunday. It's a Friday through Sunday, right? Yeah. It's like a baseball series. It's a Friday through Sunday.
Every
Thursday practice round every other week. I think that's great.
Twice a month, you get one home, one away match. It's like fucking high school matches, except holy fuck, Tiger Woods just got traded to Philadelphia. That's fucking
Yo, are we implementing trades?
That's what I'm saying. Imagine it was a team thing where you could and like
locked the fuck in.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we have to have a draft.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm in.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be like kind of like dynasty draft, where it's like every year you're drafting Q school kids. It's gonna it's gonna make more kids want to go to Q school.
Yeah.
It's gonna give more kids an opportunity to play professional level golf.
And you can have your AAA and your AA. You know what I mean? There's
fuck was that? Did you see that? That fucking crazy piece of hair fly right across the goddamn screen.
Like, and it's like, okay, well, if you have 32 teams and you roster 10 people, it's 320 golfers. That's more than the tour has, like, playing right now.
Yeah. Holy shit. Can you imagine? Now you implement some soccer rules to it, right? Where we're loaning you to the fucking European tour for cash considerations. And, dude, you have a farm system? Yeah, you get sent down to the minors, dude. Now you're playing fucking Glen Mills Country Club.
Have fun at Wingcoat this week, buddy.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, my God. I'm all in on this.
That's where golf needs to go. You want to revamp a sport? You want to really like throw a mix into it, and you can get all these old guys, right? You can get like the Tigers and the Phils to like own these teams and start them. So you know what I mean? Like they have like
God, dude. I want Jim Furyk owning the Philadelphia team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want him. Just I think it's a super fun concept to think about how like electric that could be. Because then the only problem with that is like that's like totally revamping the sport.
Yeah. Oh, there's no more PGA Tour.
Revamp.
No more PGA. Everything you once thought about the PGA Tour, gone.
Yeah,
gone.
Out the window.
But 1 week a year. It's like the All-Star break is the Masters weekend.
Oh, imagine! But
Masters weekend is the MLG.
No, make it a
All-Star week.
So on Monday they play at like Royal Troon, right? And then they fly back to the States, and they play Whistling Straits on Wednesday, and then on on Thursday,
just a lineup of the fucking hitter after hitter after hitter. It's a 1 day event.
Pebble Beach Friday, off Saturday, Augusta 4th round Sunday, Monday to Sunday, and you have all 4 old majors combined in 1 day. So you start
because it would be
take Tuesday, Wednesday off for the time change. Golf Wednesday at like a U.S. Open course, and then PGA course, and then Augusta.
Then what if we make it a so like we'll say the month of May is your All-Star month. Hear me out. So May, you go 12 months, right? Because it's golf and it's every other week, so it can be a 12-month sport. The All-Star, full rankings. Yep, playoff, yep, everything. So your playoff would be Masters like that month, right? It'll be the whole month. So it would be first round, would say teams that qualify, and then you can even go deeper and go players on your team, like your performance level. First round to move on to qualify for the Masters, you have to play the Phoenix Open 1 round, full crowd like you would normally. Next round would be like Whistling Straits, and like the middle courses can flip in and out, whatever, like they wanted to rotate those. Pebble Beach is always the semifinals, and then Augusta is like
you could even do it where the whole month of May is playoffs. Whole month of May is playoffs. So you have that's all right. 32 teams, 10 players team, 320 players, right? So you play from, and you play from June or July to March, right? And you play in the warm, tour goes south and wherever during the winter months.
I would even say those winter months, like you can.
When's the end of the
if you wanted to go overseas, you could. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's just say it starts in February, ends in September, right? So October would be, just for shits and gigs, October is the playoff month, right? So you have however teams are broken up, let's just call it 2 divisions. You have East and West. If your team qualifies, if your team wins 1 or 2, if your team like first or second in either division, all 10 players automatic bid for the playoff. So then you go from 160 availability automatically to 120. And then the last 120 get ranked based off performance throughout the season, off individual performance, not team performance. So then you have individual players representing their team. First week is like first major of the year. You play overseas. You do
the Open.
4 days of the Open. Come back. You have 160 players. You lose 40. So you have 120. Then you get to 80.
Yeah, and everyone that makes that final round
Yep, and then you get to
qualifies.
20, so 60. However, I think 60 or 50 people make the Masters, right? Something like that. I think it might be 50. Anyway, so you get down to that last
50.
round. You have 50 players playing the Masters.
Mm-hmm.
Bang! There's your month of major golf.
And you're going all Oh my god, that's great.
And I'm cheering for my team. Whoever the fuck's on my team better win some shit.
You better fucking win, dude. Oh, that's sick. Can you think of the merch right now? You go to the Fanatics team store, and instead of you can buy the Masters jacket, but on the patch on the thing instead of the Masters would be like your team logo.
Imagine like a Liberty Bell with like teed up on a tee, and like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
My God, I'll sell our logo, no doubt. I'll sell this shit. Hey, Philly, listen, Mayor of Philadelphia, listen. Let's talk. Let's talk.
You know Liberty Bell? Yeah.
This shit's ours. Let's talk. I got a great idea. Dude, that would be electric.
I think that'd be cool, man.
I think that'd be great.
With all the team stuff that's coming in golf, it's
not out of the realm of possibilities.
Exactly. It is not an impossible thing.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't do the championship thing of the tour, they kept all the majors, whatever. They keep their majors.
Oh God, I'm not playing, New York this week because I got to play in, the fucking US Open. Damn. Yeah. Okay.
No,
fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine.
That's fine. But if they want more people to play golf, more levels, like fuck Q School and fuck.
Well, Q School will be like its own. Q School will be like the single A ball.
Exactly. So it'll
go to Q School. Like, you can go to live. You know what I mean? Like
A tour, B tour, C tour with 320 spots available on each. Like the lower ones could even just stay as like they don't need to have cities and teams. Like, you know what I mean? Like the lower tours can just be normal tours. They can just keep doing what they're doing, and based on performance there, they can get like you have like a signing available per month or per year. Or you have like a draft where you're able to draft people from.
I think a draft, because I think you go college kids out of golf, go into the Q School like they normally would. And then you progress through the Q School, and say you win 2 Q School events. Okay, boom, you are in, now what would be double A ball.
Yeah.
And then you win 3 or 4 of those.
At the end of the year,
now you're up in triple A.
Yeah.
And at the end of triple A, every year at the end of triple A, we'll say, whatever the fuck the off season would be for this Major League Golf League. Then you get the draft of the top, however many teams. How many teams we want to do? 10 teams each? 20 teams? 20 professional teams?
Oh, in the Major League? If you had 32, so you had 32, like every other
32.
Sport.
That's fine. Then out of those top 32, each team drafts a player.
Yeah, it's and then you can even do it to where you have like you said like a dynasty
salary caps
where like you can
only draft
players a year, and the other 4 get redrafted elsewhere. I mean, you look at it too, and like honestly, like as like a player, it's like, hey, like all right, like I live in Arizona. I'm sure they would like try and set people up where a lot of it would be teams down like North Carolina,
Jupiter, Florida.
Yeah, the Floridas, the Texas, California, Phoenix. A lot of people, a lot of the teams we based in those.
It's SEC golf.
Yeah,
maybe fine with that.
Maybe Tennessee.
Totally fine with
Virginia, wherever people live, right? So they're going to try and that you break it down like, all right, like the Florida teams. Let's keep the people from Florida there. So they're there 2 weeks out of every month with their family, and they fly away for one. They're 3 weeks. So they'll fly away 1 month to play. Like you play twice a month. 6 rounds of golf twice a month. Like golfers always talk about how shitty their schedule is being like away from family on the road all the time.
You're home every other week.
Yeah,
I think that's great.
It's crazy to say that something like that is not out of the realm of possibility.
Absolutely. And I think we said it on air. It's going to stay on air. This is our idea. Hashtag our idea. Copyright that our idea. TM. That's us.
Liv has enough money to pay people like actual salaries too. Like you can.
Oh my God, yeah. Listen, this is when this is the merge. This is the merge. Greg Norman and whoever the fuck's running PGA right now, listen, put them fucking wallets together and let's have a league. Let's have a legit golf league.
Fuck a simulator. Let's just do
Fuck a simulator.
Keep them.
Fuck
Keep
a
the majors.
simulator, dude.
Like you could even
But
do
you can
this.
do so many
Do this
cool things
and
because then
keep do this
you
and
can
keep
hold
score.
like Barstool Classic type events for fans, right? You can qualify and just have like a fan event 1 week. Like
Totally. You
I
can
think with golf, it's so much easier than these other sports because I mean,
going to like events would be like easier because like like hey like I don't get to see a tour event unless it's in my area. But if I have a fucking team in my city, like that's gonna be a lot cooler. I'd go to a lot more golf events.
oh my
Like
god, yeah.
even if like you had a revolving door of 3 courses, like like, you can't play Marion every week realistically, right? Like if Philly was like, all right, we're gonna have 3 courses in the area that like are
Aronimink, Marion, and what's the other one that they play?
like Pine Valley. No one
Yeah,
would Pine Valley wouldn't be one,
something.
but Pine Valley is like the most like hidden golf course in the world in fucking New
Yeah.
Jersey.
But just make it the Jersey one, right? Make it the new Tiger Woods, Mike Trout course that they're putting in, whatever.
Yeah. But like the idea is there. Like what you could even do is keep the tour. You could have tour events in between these like league events for people who
If you wanted to.
You wanted to play them.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to go play that week, and there could be like incentives for it, like or like there might not be anything that like you win for your team, but like there's still a purse at the end of it. So if you want to try and go win more money, great. If you want to try and perform well, you're playing for a contract next year. You're not playing. You're playing for a person, a contract. Like,
yeah.
not a
If
card.
I'm on a contract year in golf, I'm gonna play every other event that I can. Kyle Schwarber's hit is incredible. But yeah, I think this is a great idea.
Yeah. All right.
Now,
Masters
talk. This might be the most intriguing Masters due to storylines. And the number one storyline, I think this is Rory's best chance to complete the career Grand Slam.
Didn't he just like fuck up his hand or something, or his hamstring or something? Didn't he just
I don't think so.
doing something?
Rory? No, I don't think so.
I thought he like
did he?
He tweaked something.
I fucking tweak shit all the time. I tweak shit getting out of bed. Yeah, he puts his he had injury concern. He already put it to bed. It was his elbow. He's good. I think this is his best chance to win a Masters.
Here, I was talking to somebody about this the other day. It's so hard to watch a golf tournament and just not expect Scotty Scheffler to win the fucking golf.
See,
like a big
that's
golf
the thing.
That's so hard,
dude. That's the thing. This
so
man,
hard. He's always there.
He's always there. But here's the thing about Scotty, right? There's been 15 tournaments so far this year. He has not won one.
So he's due.
He's due. There's 15 tournaments. There's only 15 tournaments so far that have been played and 14 new winners. Like 14 different winners. Rory's the only one that's won twice. He's won the Players and he won the Pebble Beach.
Yeah, it's tough because like this is a part of me that wishes like we got to watch Tiger in his prime. Like,
I mean, I did, but I was also 11.
I wish I was able to like.
I was 11
to like understand it when I was watching it. Like it just wasn't. I didn't understand golf enough when I was that young. It was like on, like you knew who Tiger Woods was. You had the games, but like you didn't know what the fuck he was actually doing and how good he was.
Yeah.
Scotty has legit been like the closest thing probably to that. So it's just hard not to see him like at least being his name. He's going to be there Sunday, right? Like he's going to have to be in contention on Sunday.
Well, Scotty he started late, right? He started in February. Didn't he have a hand injury in the beginning of the year?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean,
and he almost won a tournament like 2 weeks ago when was it Victor Hovland? Maybe it was some young guy. Stood over the aim point from like a foot an inch away, and Scotty was just laughing at it in the clubhouse.
Oh, that was Minwoo.
It was Minwoo Lee.
That was Minwoo Lee. Yeah, that was the Texas. That was the Houston Open. Yeah. So,
but yeah, I mean, Rory's got a chance. Honestly, I've heard a lot of buzz about Joaquin Niemann. Apparently, he is hot on LIV right now.
Yeah, there's a couple names. So like, the big names going into this are obviously Scotty, Rory. Colin has a really good chance. Hideki, obviously. Surprising underdog names been thrown out a lot. JT been playing great. And then who's this young kid? This young Swedish kid, Ludwig Aberg.
Ludwig Aberg.
Yeah, this kid.
His swing, he's got a beautiful swing.
He's got a butter swing. Very pretty.
You got also think you got Brooks Koepka, you got John Rahm, Bryson DeChambeau, Sergio Garcia, fucking Phil Mickelson won a PGA not too long ago. Like you could always bring it. Lefties play well historically at the Masters. Like it's a course that's set up well for lefties.
Yeah. So here's the thing with these live guys. Rahm's best finish this year was T2 at this season open at the first live event, right? He was T9, finished one over at the Live Miami last week. The only problem is his last majors, right? He missed a cut at the PGA. He was tied 45th at the last Masters, and then T7 at the Open. Bryson hasn't finished better than 5th in a live event all year. While Cam Smith's had I think his best result was T9 in Miami. Brooks almost missed out on his first win as runner-up in mid-March. Like it's very tough. It's tough because these guys haven't played particularly well this season in Live. But at the same time, if you look at the odds right now, I think DeChambeau and John Rahm are 16-1.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like Brooks Koepka, like when he was on tour, like
Koepka's right now 30-1.
He's just one of those guys, man. Like he's always played well in majors, like historically, not at always.
What year was that run where his only 4 wins was
in the 2020? I think
when all he won was he lost. Yeah, all he would win is majors.
He wouldn't play great in other tournaments. He played good and had some good finish, but just won majors. Like, and you got to think for the guys on Live, like there's definitely a part of them that wants to win on Live, but like it is kind of more laxed. Or at least, I don't know. We can't say that. We don't know what their mindset is in it. But like coming into like Augusta, like I think it just all doesn't make them want to like flip a switch.
It for sure makes them want to play better. This is one like the majors for these Live guys are like a hey, fuck you, remember us?
Yeah. But I don't know. It's going to be interesting for sure. I think.
Oh God, yeah. Even.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I mean, Minwoo. God, there's so many guys who can make the top. The how the fuck do I pronounce this guy's name? The Bhatia, Ashkay Bhatia.
Oh,
Akshay Bhatia, Minwoo,
or whatever.
Ashkay, yeah, and then Sahith. Like these guys all have a shot.
Yeah,
and then,
I mean,
this is gonna be such a fun weekend.
Weather's supposed to be good. Friday's a chance of rain, but we're not going to have anything crazy this year. It's looking, which is nice. I feel like the past couple of years we've had some shitty fucking weather down in Augusta.
Shit weather.
Like just
delayed starts.
Storms,
finish the event the Sunday morning.
Yeah.
And then have to finish on a Monday. Yeah, it's been crazy. Trees falling over left and right.
Yeah, wild.
Absolutely wild. Now there's this really cool story. There is this cool storyline, and I love the storylines in sports. It makes the sport that much more fun. There's this cat, Rasmus Højgaard.
Mm-hmm.
I think this might be his first Masters. Him and his twin brother made the cut for the Masters.
That's cool.
So that's something. I was like reading through today. I was like, wait a second. And I looked these guys up. I'm like, wait, this is the same person. No, they're twins making their first Masters together. So I mean, that's pretty. That's
really cool. Do you know who the amateurs are? Or the 5 amateurs?
Yeah, there's 1. Noah Kent. Nope, there's 2. 3.
5.
4. 5. 5. Sorry, I wasn't scrolling. Justin Hastings. Why do I know him? Justin Hastings, Hiroshi Tai, Evan Beck, Jose Luis Ballester, Barrio, and then Noah Kent. Listen, I love the amateurs playing it. I think it's fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see which one of them makes it because there's always one that makes a good little run the first couple days or so. He puts their name out there, like Neil Shipley did it last year. It's a shame talking about like this field and how interesting this year is because I think Tiger would have played if he didn't tear his ACL.
Well, it's crazy because I saw he put this tweet out. Crazy tweet. He's like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but a few weeks after rupturing my left Achilles, the sleeping in a hyperbaric chamber plus the explosive lifts that my doctors and trainers have me going, they have me ready to play the Masters next week. Can't wait. See y'all on the course. With that tweet came out at 8:43 a.m. 8:45, I believe. I don't remember the exact timestamps. He hit the entire world with April Fools. My Achilles is still a mess.
Yep.
This guy, I got so excited.
Yeah.
Reading that tweet, waking up in the morning and seeing that tweet from Tiger Woods being like, holy fuck, he's in the Masters. And then just being like, April Fools, I'm fucked.
Yeah. Everything you thought was happening, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Haha. Guess what?
No, that's just one of those names that like
it's not gonna hit the same.
No, it's not. But then again, like I don't want to see him fucking limp around on day 2 and be like, all right, this is just kind of like. I want him to win one more tournament. I think everybody does to have him have solo for the like most tour wins.
Mm-hmm.
But also
at this point, I don't even care if it's a major. Win something.
Play once a year, man. Like,
dude, win the John Deere Classic. You being one leg Tiger Woods can still win the John Deere Classic.
Yeah, just stop playing.
Imagine
stop playing in a hard tournament. Go
yeah, fucking Jesus Christ.
Puerto
Imagine Tiger Woods claims sole tour champion winner at the John Deere Open. That'd be so funny.
And he wins the Valspar.
Yeah, I think that's great. He's one of 17 former Master champions not playing. I mean, obviously some of them are 100, but Watson's not playing. Larry Mintz isn't playing. Immelman's not playing. Vijay Singh's not playing. So it's
it's definitely that time in that like the people that like were like old when we like really started getting like into the sport of golf are now like just done.
Yeah. And I see like I think this like we don't need to see Ernie Els win a champion like what's the retirement league? The Champions League.
Is it PGA Champions?
It might be PGA Champion, whatever the old people league is. Yeah. I don't need to see Ernie Els win at plus 14 one of these tournaments. Put him in the TGL. Yeah. Put him in the indoor league. Put these guys.
Fuck the champions.
Put these guys in the indoor league.
Yeah, that like have these old
64 degrees in there at all times.
They're gonna.
These guys are out here sweating. They're walking miles.
Hey John Daly, you want to come be on TV and fucking play on a simulator? Fuck yeah.
Take your shoes off. Have a cocktail. There you go. Mic you up. Let's mic him up.
They like that's almost like what this like era of like YouTube. Like I don't watch much YouTube golf anymore, just because like I just don't really have the time to watch these videos like now hours long. But like when good videos drop, like it's hard not to like find the time to like watch tour pros interact with like just normal people. And you're like, damn, they are just like fun dudes that like I'd love to see more of, like personality wise. And you're never gonna get that on tour. Liv, I guess, is trying to start and do that with what they did recently. But like, imagine going to the Masters and like really because like obviously like you have fans for people in every sport because of talent. Doesn't matter anything about personality. But like talent reigns supreme, right? Like people are fans of people with talent. But then you get to these like players that are already so talented, and like I'm just gonna use Ovechkin for an example in hockey. Like past like year, you've just seen this personality like make people love this dude. Just a giant like 40-year-old meatball that has like just is always smiling, laughing. Like it's like people just like enjoy that. And, like, it's fun to see, like, when Ricky and they all did that spring break shit.
Awesome.
Yeah. Like, that's
so
cool.
Much fun. Dude, and that's what the thing about the way golf has become. And I think the Waste Management does the bet. Like, you see when the guys hit the hole-in-one or they have these giant chip shots, like, in 16. What was it? It was It was Joel Damon and
I don't know. I know, and they took their shirts off or whatever.
yeah, they took their shirts off and like went crazy. Like that's what people want to see. Like that's fun. Like that's these guys. It's not buttoned up. Nobody's talking anymore. Like it's these guys are out here
Except the
still
Masters. The Masters don't even
playing,
think about it.
except for Masters. But like these other events, man. Like, kidding me? That shit's fun.
Yeah, that is like, and that's the thing. Like, if you look at like the Mexico Open or the John Deere, like you don't people they don't sell out these events. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You think how many people do you think is going to go
could.
to the Sanderson Farms Championship?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say you very well could, but like if golf really wanted to make a push to make it more of like, I'm not saying like a party. Like, not every hole needs to be 16, but like at the Waste Management. But there's a lot you could do to get people to want to come to these events. Like golf's already so interactive, right? And it's really tough to see like Bryson DeChambeau, his YouTube golf channel is like one of the he's one of the people I just watch because his personality is actually like really cool, really fun.
Mm-hmm.
But then I saw a video the other day of him walking and signing something, and he signs, and he just like is in a sour mood about something. And
Yeah,
it's
remember when the patron rope almost took him out?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Who put this rope here?"
He was signing a thing, and the first thing he said, he was like, "Don't sell that, don't sell that." Like, obviously, like he doesn't want people just take any. He doesn't want to give a signature out for somebody to sell it. Obviously, I get that.
Yeah,
Like that small interaction is just like not where you grow fans and players. Like it can be for like some people where it's like, "Oh, hi," like high
but
five.
you see, man, that's Bryson. It's always been Bryson.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
think
he
golf has a
goddamn
great
walks into the goddamn rope and he grabbed his throat like he got clothesline.
Yeah,
So
golf
it's like
has.
shit like that where it's like, what are we doing?
I also think golf's just a bunch of boomers who don't want young people to get into the sport. I swear, like there's
It is.
just
It's old man. It's old man. Time to be put in a home.
yeah, like golf is gonna change. I guess we talked about this earlier. But like golf's gonna change the next couple of years, man. It's going to. I don't know how. It's going to. There's just like with you got two leagues that are polar opposites. You've got so much social media golf. Like, dude,
And I think doing these creator classics, like I think I think it's big for the game of golf.
People are there. There's a shit ton of people at those things.
Yeah, more than the John Deere.
Yeah, and these
You're
are just
telling me I watch these 12-year-olds on YouTube play in front of more people than a TPC course? Yeah.
It's gonna change, and we'll see. I think it all depends on how well the sport adapts to change.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has, like over time, it has. It's slowly changed and become more. I don't want to say hip, but more like with the times.
Oh yeah.
Like as everything does, really.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, everything's gonna mature or evolve into something else. But golf's just something that I think has that opportunity, and because of what major championships are, like not even just the Masters, but you have the Open, you have these 4 or 5 events a year. You make the Players the 5th, the Ryder Cup. Like there will always be these prestigious events that do not have to be rowdy fucking parties. I'm not saying every tournament needs to be rowdy and having a whole like 18 holes of 16 where it's just like fans up and down the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like you gotta have a reason for people to want to come watch. I know like a shorter schedule for great place to start. Like stop having these
Because it's
like
let's see.
the Sonesta Open or Sonesta whatever. Like I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm not gonna watch it. I'll watch the Players. I'll watch the majors. I'll watch the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. But and I mean, to be fair, there is a lot of good tournaments out there too, like Bay Harbor or Harbor Town's
47 weeks of golf. That's insane.
That number needs to be like 25, 30.
25 weeks. And not even. And if you can go 25 weeks for, like, if you want to do this PGL league, right? You can do the 25 weeks, and then you have the majors split in between, and then a playoff format.
31 rounds ago, 31 tournaments or events. And you have
Fine.
2 more weeks for like a championship if you really did that.
If you really want to. And
Yeah.
then maybe you start the next season a little bit later and you give guys an extra, couple
Guys
weeks to
aren't
just
gonna hate the time off.
no.
Like, golf isn't very taxing on the body, but it's taxing on your motherfucking time.
It is
Like,
taxing your time. But what you have to make sure is you cannot lose these moments of like the Masters. You cannot lose the importance of the majors and that kind of stuff.
I think that's definitely like the part of it, because like even going into this week, like I'm just excited to like sit down and like just watch like peaceful golf. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, hopefully it's close on Sunday. Hopefully there's some good golf. Some like it's fun to.
But it's Augusta. But at the same time, I'm also rooting for chaos. I'm rooting for the course.
Exactly. I was about to say it's not
I want-
fun, but it's entertaining to see you guys struggle.
I want blood.
Yeah.
Watching the Masters, I obviously want to watch great golf. You'll always get iconic moments every single year. You'll get moments in the Masters, right? But you also get absolute carnage.
Yeah. And that's what makes it what it is.
And that's what makes it what it is.
They're not playing the John Deere Classic where you can stick every green and shoot 29 under to win.
Listen, man. Listen. John Deere, man. They fucking cornered it. Down there in Iowa, fucking out there in Iowa, man. This is it. Love it. Love it. Big John Deere Classic guy.
Yeah, I think this week's gonna be exciting though. I
agree. This is the best weekend. This is the best week of golf right here. Is going into this.
Especially with
you have all these young guys who can make it. You have all these veterans who are still like, hey, fuck you, I'm still here.
Potential rainy weekend up here in Philadelphia area, like good time to sit inside and just sit on my couch and watch golf.
Just watch golf. What do you think I'm doing Thursday and Friday? I will be at the office. I will be having golf on my computer. I will be watching the Masters. This is just how it is. Okay, so basically Masters talk. This is we have our plan on how golf moves to the next level with this league. We talked some storylines. We talked Rory. This is his best chance to probably complete the Grand Slam. I probably think it's going to happen. That's who I going up against Scotty. It's all time. If it's Rory, Scotty, 18 on Sunday, Scotty to retain number 1, Rory to complete the Grand Slam.
I think my pick's Joaquin Niemann.
That's crazy. That's a crazy odd.
Yep, that's my guy.
I don't hate it.
I'm locking it in.
That's who you're going with? That was going to be my thing. I had 2 things to end it off was if you go Rory, Scotty, coming down 18, tied to win it, who are you taking?
Scotty.
See, I would go Rory.
I
want to see the Grand Slam. I want to see this Grand Slam so bad. I want to see it so bad.
Yeah, I've seen
the world's a happy place, man, when Rory wins.
I mean, true, but like I remember
Scotty, man. Scotty is this era's Tiger.
We've seen Rory in some clutch moments obviously come through, but also like in recent history struggle.
Mm-hmm. No, I get it. But he already has US Open. Don't matter. He needs the Masters.
Yeah, to be fair.
He needs the Masters.
My dark horse, though, is Joaquin Niemann.
That's your dark horse? Okay.
Yeah.
That was going to be my final thing bringing up was, okay, we have to make a pick. We have to make a pick on who we think can do this.
I'm sticking with it. I'm going to ride my guy out. Pause.
Resume. Okay, let me see. Let me look through. Colin. Jordan. No, not Jordan. Terrell Hatton. No. Tony. I feel like Tony can place top 5. I feel like he always does. He's always a top 5 guy. Bubba. Am I going to see another Bubba snap hook around a tree? Maybe not. Max. See, DJ, I don't think so. Sergio, I don't think so. Cantlay, don't care.
These live guys, man, it's tough because they can just bring it. They could just.
They can.
They could just have a like. I don't know, but like I'm not even like fucking DeChambeau could show up and just fucking play lights out. Granted, I've always felt like Augusta's one of those courses that doesn't play well to his strengths with like distance, but
is it chalk? Is it too chalky to go Scotty?
No. I don't think choosing Scotty is a bad choice. I don't think there's a world where somebody says, "Wow, you think Scotty Scheffler is going to win the Masters?"
Okay, Scotty. Second pick, if I had to, would be Colin, but I want to see Rory. But if I had to make a pick, it'd be Scotty. And if you tell me gun to my head you can't take Scotty, I'm taking Colin.
Gotcha. I'm
There's my
taking
picks.
Joaquin Neiman. I'm sticking with it.
Staying
This is
with
my
this
dude
guy.
this week.
You're staying with this guy. Oh, we might have to do an emergency episode Friday if he doesn't make the cut.
Pause. Better make it.
Listen, you got your fucking
Better
eggs
make
in
it.
his basket. Yeah. All right. Well, listen, we will be back on Sunday night, possibly Monday after the Masters. We will break down what we watched, check out our picks, and then, well, I don't even know what's the next tournament. The RBC? Nah, don't care. We'll wait till playoffs.
Yeah, I'm gonna email the PGA Tour about our new golf league idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea. All right. Thanks for tuning back into the Hole in Jawn podcast. We will be again, big events only. This is your one-stop shop for us talking golf, even though you don't listen to us. Well, here we are.
My pants is still down. If anybody else
My cock's still out.
Joaquin Neiman.
What's how do we end it? Do we have like a golf phrase? No, we're not doing that.
Damn it.
All right.
Doesn't work.